Welcome back. Today is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a more serious topic because I stated in my previous video, I have divided my channel into three parts. So, sports, my opinion, and podcast. So, this one is Enigma. Enigma is just for my opinions and stuff. So, let's get into it. So today's topic, the one that I'm really pissed about, that really pisses me off, are personality cults, where a person is so much admired, so much appreciated, he's put on a high pedestal where he can't make any mistakes, where he is just a perfect human being, where if he makes mistake, it was someone else's fault or there must be a reason for it, and there isn't a reason he can it's impossible that he make mistake. It's someone, always someone else's fault, or someone is against him, or it's a conspiracy, or any reason can be there except that he is at fault. Technically speaking, they're not saying that they're making them gods, but they're treating them like one. That they're technically false deities. They're making them as idols. That any reason. They don't care if he makes a mistake. It must be a conspiracy against him. The whole world is against him. It's impossible. Obviously, I'll give an example of sports. For example, in F1, Lewis Hamilton has a cult with him. Team LH is a cult. It isn't a normal fan club. No, when Lewis isn't performing, they won't say that it's Lewis's fault. They say the car is bad. I agree, but they say the car is shit. George is getting favored by the team. The setup wasn't right. They were trying something, not listening to Lewis. Like they'll think about everything except that Lewis is wrong. It isn't Lewis's fault. Lewis is a normal person. He never said in his life that I'm perfect. I can't make mistakes. But his fans are so much like a cult that they will not accept anything except his praise. Any form of criticism, any form of saying no, he is wrong, or he made a mistake, or he's not performing up to the mark, they're going to say, no, you're wrong. You're a piece of shit. You don't know about F1. They will never accept that he's not performing well. Same for because I'm giving Lewis Hamilton fans. Same for Verstappen shaggers. Verstappen shaggers are going to do everything to defend him. Verstappen is a hypocrite. I know I said I enjoyed it because I enjoyed the drama, but Verstappen fans are hypocrites. Verstappen all his life has pushed everyone off track. Always, always in his whole life, always had rough racing, always push people off track, always crash into people for an overtake. But now that it's happening to Max, it's it's illegal. How can they do it? How can someone challenge Verstappen? Like, how can that happen? They can't, like, they can't think for themselves, and their only thing is that Verstappen did something, it's right. There's no second opinion of that. Moving on to football, Ronaldo and Messi cults. The thing about Ronaldo cult is right now very cultish behavior. Is any reason they will find a way to defend Ronaldo. Ronaldo may make the biggest mistakes. He may not be performing. He may do everything. But to them, Ronaldo is still the best player in the world. Like there was a poll in which a person said that right now the top three strikers, the top three attackers are this, and Ronaldo fans were having a meltdown that why is Ronaldo not there? A person who plays in the Farmers League in Saudi Arabia, they want to think that he is one of the best players in the world. Like what the hell, bro? Like, what the hell? You can't expect a player who's retired and now just plays for lols to be one of the best players in the world. Even if you ask Ronaldo, Ronaldo will say that he isn't up to the mark. If you ask him privately, obviously, if you ask him publicly, he will say this is the best league because he's getting paid for it. Obviously, he's getting paid, so he should do that. Okay, moving on to Messi. Messi, what he did, PSG were in the wrong that they changed the like they told Messi that he can go and the last minute changed it. But it's his job. It isn't some joke club. It isn't some like charity that Messi is doing that he won't come to play. It's his job to come to play irrespective of what PSG are doing. If PSG are letting him go, that's not Messi doing them a favor that he's informing them. It's Messi's. If PSG say you can't go, you can't go. It's a simple fact. Messi can't be like, I have prior commitment, I have this, I have that. It's his job. He should be there. Messi, no, no, it's PSG are farmers league. PSG fans are farmers. They don't know what football is. Messi is bigger than the club. They won't ever say that. Like, I'm talking about Messi cult. I'm not talking about normal fans of Messi who like admire Messi. I'm a Ronaldo fan. I've always been a Ronaldo fan. I always be a Ronaldo fan. You know why? Because I like how he plays. I won't say he's the best in the world because Messi is the best in the world. I can't debate that. But you can be a fan without being in the cult of Messi or the cult of Ronaldo. In that sense, that when you're following a leader, you should always keep in mind, leader or a fan or a sportsman or anyone, that at the end he is a human, that he will make mistakes. And it doesn't mean you become intolerant, that if he make mistakes, smash him with a hammer, judge him being like he's guilty, I won't support him anymore. Know that he is a human. He can make mistakes, and keep that in mind while making any judgment or while defending him or while attacking him. Any person in the whole world can make a mistake and should be treated like a human and not like a perfect being who can't make mistakes. Some personality cults have gone so far that first there are cults where at the end they kill themselves, and that's another thing. But they at least know that they're in a cult, or they're following someone. Like, these types of cults, they don't even know. Like, they're they don't have the mental IQ to process that they are no longer a fan. They're, to them, Ronaldo is that one person on a high pedestal who can't make a mistake. And if you find someone like that, bash them. I not bully them, because bully them is bad, but like at least try to take them out of that cultish behavior. Even though it will be really hard, because they will try everything to defend their views, like everyone does. But try to help them. That try to say no, that's wrong. You can't, like, you always have to open. You can't close your eyes and follow. You can't be like, I'm closing my eyes, take me wherever you want me to. You always have to, you have to see with your both eyes and then go with them. In this, I'll say this in the same sense, that you can't be always critical of someone. Like, whatever they do, you're always critical. You're a hater in all sense. Anything they do, it's, there's a personality cult, and there's a inverse of that. That whatever they do, whatever good thing they do, they'll always be wrong. You'll always hate them. That's also wrong. You always have to judge an action not by who's doing it, by the merit of the action. Like, if I am a evil person but I am doing something good, that thing is good irrespective of I'm evil or not. I am evil, that won't change that okay, maybe if I done something wrong, then I'm less evil. Like, if I'm doing something right, I'm less evil, but I'm still evil. Like, for example, Bill Gates. Everyone hates Bill Gates, even though he does both bad thing and good thing. You can't be like, oh my god, he's helping people, but because he has done something wrong or he's part of a monopoly, you will hate that thing. Or, oh shit, that's a good person. You'll be like, I don't care if he kills someone, just because he's a good person. Everything that he does is good. You should always judge a person from the action. You should always judge an action by its consequences, not by who is doing it. So, thank you for watching, and they okay. So the last thing is that I have like I did an investigation of Snapchat. Like I used it for a month, and I'm going to make a video on it. I made it, but it wasn't good enough, so I deleted that stuff, and I'm going to make it by this week. So next week is going to be released most likely. So stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching, and goodbye.